where the NBA is boring now. Let me Google the exact comments. Greg Popovich. Sorry, I'm Googling the comments.
He basically said that with the amount of threes that are being taken,
he said there's basically. No, that was his comments on Kawhi. He said Kawhi has a lack of leadership. That's interesting.
He said that recently?
Yeah, he said Kawhi has a lack of leadership.
That's hilarious. Yo, even Powell taking shots at him on Twitter, tweeting his ankle, like the Spurs training staff has done a great job. Like, that's hilarious. Like, literally, they hate Kawhi, but Kawhi's turned into God in Canada.
But basically,
hey, what did I tell you? Drake, look, you see you on the sidelines.
Yeah, I told you that. But no, basically, he basically just said there's no basketball
OVO Kawhi.
anymore. Basically, he said there's no basketball anymore. People just, I'm just like paraphrasing the quote. Basically, there's no basketball anymore. People just shoot threes. And I mean, I saw even like Steph Curry like responded to him on Instagram and was like, nope, or something like that. Like, he was like, no. Like, I think Bleacher was like, yo, Bleacher Report was like, yo, is the game like lost something? And Steph responded like, nope.
Of course he did.
Listen, I understand what Pop meant. Because even sometimes when I watch games, it's like there's no offense. People just like run down court and just shoot up threes. Or the three is a bailout shot. Like, oh, we couldn't get nothing else on offense, so let me just chuck it up from 26 feet. Like, literally, I see too many plays where, again, shout out my cousin. Introduced me to this guy called Coach Slap.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking about basketball. He was like, yo, pretty much 80% of all plays end up in isolation when you watch them. Like, every play, for the most part, ends up in isolation. It's just about how you get to it. But I see too many times it was like a play breaks down, and they just chuck up a three. It's like I will watch a game for like 3 minutes and be like, yo, there was no play ran for the past 3 minutes. They ran a high pick and roll and passed it back for us. Like a jump shot,
but that's how good guys are in isolation. So there's nothing you can do about that.
Listen, guys have always been good at isolation. My thing is they're just shooting too many threes. Like the Warriors, they actually have system. Like, people don't stop moving. It was one play in the Raptors game in which Klay started on one hash mark, on one 3-point side, from the right side, ended up taking the 3-pointer from the left side. I didn't even see the man get over there. But they actually have movement. They're actually moving. They actually have motion in their offense. I see too many teams just shooting threes to no avail. So I understand what he's saying.
Because basketball is not basketball anymore. It's just you f***ing analytics nerds. That's what basketball is. Literally, basketball is analytics now. And that's the part of the game that purists like a Coach Pop don't like.
I don't like it either.
Basketball is literally a game of analytics.
I don't like it.
It's a game of analytics and a game of you studying the amount of chances. The how effective certain shots are versus other shots.
Like even Klay Thompson, he's taking the most mid-range shots that he's taking, and I think he's taking like eight a night and shooting like 60-something%.
Mm-hmm.
Want to know why? Because people are finally running him off the 3-point line, and he's realizing, oh, this is wide open for me. All I have to do is pump fake. I get right here, I'm good. There's gonna be nobody here. I hate that people
to be fair, he's been realized that he's been doing that.
Yes, but listen, he's taking a higher clip this year.
Yeah, because Steph Curry ain't been on the floor.
No, even when Steph was on the floor, he was still taking a higher clip this year.
Klay is literally taking 19.9 shots a game. This is the most he's ever taken in his career. This is the most since 2016, 2017 when he was taking 17.6.
Listen,
he's taking 2.5 more shots a game because Stephen Curry the second is not on the floor.
Listen,
Lil Dale ain't out there.
Listen,
Lil Dale was at home. Now Lil Dale back.
Even still, like I don't know who made this thing of like the mid-range shot is such a bad shot. For the most part, it's always there and it's always gonna be open, especially in this NBA. If you can get to that mid-range, bro, you can have a very long career. Like even Colin Sexton. The one thing I do like about Colin Sexton is his mid-range shot seems to be decent.
See, but this is also the problem that I have with you and you talking about people's mid-range shots, right? Because technically, if we're looking at field goal percentage by distance, right? I'm looking at Klay. You mentioned Klay specifically in reference to this Coach Pop thing. People run him off the line. Okay, whatever. His 2-point field goal percentage is 59% this year. It's never been below 50% ever in his career. It's never been below 53%. His 0 to 3 foot field goal percentage has always been around like 10. 0 to 30 always been like in the 0.5 to 10% range. And in terms of his field goal percentage from 10 to 16, that's when it's still like 14%. And then like 16.
14%. What you talking about?
I'm looking at field goal percentage. I'm sorry, attempts. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. Attempts. My bad. Field goal percentage by distance. Excuse me. I accidentally scrolled over a little bit too far. But Klay is shooting from like 3 feet and then 78%. For his career on 2-pointers, he's never shot below. Okay.
But look at the attempts.
Yeah, no, but I just read the attempts. Like that was what I was reading in terms of like the percentages of how much he takes. He takes 40% of his field goals from the 3-point arc.
For his career.
Pretty much 43%.
Now look at this year. Look at last year.
No, but last year was 44%. This year is 40. But the year before was 47. The year before that was 46.
For the mid range?
No. In terms of threes, like how much percentage of his shots there are.
Yeah, I'm saying like look at how many more mid range shots he's taking this year as opposed to other years.
No, I'm looking at the percentage of them. They
Is
haven't.
it higher?
No, they haven't.
This year it's not higher.
It's raised by like literally it's 14.8%. Last year it was 14%.
Okay.
His 3 to 10 was 54% last year. It's 59%. In terms of
53% last year. It's 59 now.
In terms, I'm sorry, not 59, 5%. I'm sorry, I'm looking.
2% is decent.
Exactly. No, I'm sorry. Like Klay, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm reading this shit. They have the field goal attempts by distance and the percentages. The field goal attempts by distance this year, he's taking 59% of his shots from the 2-point range. He's taking 9% of his shots from 0 to 3 feet in. He's taking 5% of his shots, huh?
It's
not way up though.
Listen. The previous year he was taking 55.8% from 2.
Yeah.
Now he's taking 59.
Yeah, but look at 2014, 2015, he was taking 58. That's what I'm saying. It's not that big of a difference.
It went down and then it went crazy up.
Because fucking Kevin Durant came and joined the goddamn team. You act like Kevin Durant ain't there. The motherfucker exists. Kevin Durant exists.
2015, hold on, listen.
If you start disrespecting this man Klay again, dog, I swear to God, G.
Listen, bro. 2015, 2016, he was taking 53. All I'm saying, bro, it's like the mid-range shot is not a bad shot. You don't have to sit out there and chuck threes all day.
Yeah, but
I understand what Pop is saying. Even if you're looking
at guys like Klay, his percentages in terms of how many
it went way up this year. It went 4.
Huh?
It hasn't been as high since his early career when he probably wasn't shooting like he was shooting now.
Steph Curry has been out.
Steph was out last year. He was still taking 50.
He's taking 2.5 more shots a game than he has ever taken. And
Steph was out
Wardell Curry has been out for like 10 games.
Steph was out last year. The man was still only taking 55%. Now we taking 59%. All I'm saying is like the mid-range shot isn't a bad shot.
Watch when Steph come back. That shit gonna go way back up.
I disagree with that.
Because the floor spacing opens up a little bit more. He's getting run off the 3-point line because one of the greatest shooters to ever play the goddamn game ain't on the goddamn floor.
No, bro, it's just people know to run you off the 3-point line and like the mid-range is always gonna be open.
Right. Okay.
Like, look, I understand what Pop was saying. I get Pop's comments. I understand it. Sometimes when I watch basketball, like, look, I've been to 3 games in the past.
They sound like sour grapes because what he used to do doesn't work as well anymore.
Listen, no.
Unless he has 3-point shooters, and Pop got his fucking nerve because if that goddamn Spurs team wouldn't have been able to shoot Miami off the goddamn floor in 13, they would have never won that goddamn championship.
But listen.
They would have never won it.
Listen, bro. I don't think he has an issue with shooting. Obviously, you have to shoot threes. I think what he has an issue with is like just watching too many games. It's like, yo, you guys aren't running anything. You're just shooting threes. That's what I have an issue with. I watch too many games when literally I see a high pick and roll when the man just pull it, or like the 3-pointer is the bailout shot. Again, which is why Steph commented no. Want to know why? Because the Warriors actually run plays. They actually have a system. They don't just come down court and just chuck up threes. That's not what they do. They actually run offense. People think that they do that. They don't do that. They're not the Rockets. The Rockets come down court and literally just chuck up threes. Dead ass. They come out here and just chuck up threes, which is why you miss.
Because they're playing the percentages.
Exactly. But which is why you can have a chance to miss 27 in a row. Because you're not running nothing. You're just coming down court, just chucking up threes. There's never, not granted, the Warriors have better shooters, obviously. But there's never a point in time where the Warriors going to miss 23s in a row. Yeah, even if everybody get cold, they're not going to do that. Because they actually run. They run things. They don't just come up court. I watch too many games, bro, in which I see people just coming up court, chucking up threes. You aren't running any offense, or the 3-pointer is the bailout shot. The thing I hate when everybody plays the Warriors is when the Warriors start making a run, they get the idea, well, we want to shoot with y'all now. Stop. Run a play. Do something. Stop doing that. Even the Magic game. Remember the Magic game, the Warriors Magic game? They up 16. Warriors going to run. Vukovic don't touch the ball in the post until the last 3 minutes. I promise you.
Yeah, which was crazy because Vukovic has been he deserves to be an all-star.
He does. I promise you.
He really does.
I promise you. If when you was up 16, you see them cut the lead to 11. If you run an offense through Vukovic in the post, they don't even have time to catch up. Cause Steph not there and KD don't score that fast.
Yeah.
And it's things you can do with Clay.
Yeah.
So I understand what he's saying. Like there's even when you watch 80s basketball, like granted, is offense more in, yes, but they're at least running offense. They're running plays. Even when you watch 96 Bulls, they're running plays. Even Pop, like the old Spurs, were they boring to watch? Yes.
Yeah, but that's because they just ran. They do what you do on 2K, which is
they
run plays. They're
running. Like it's basketball,
and
it's system.
Boring as hell to watch.
It's basketball, it's system. I don't want to see people come down court and just pull up from 30 feet all the time. I see Dwayne Dedmon consistently taking threes. Why is Dwayne Dedmon consistently taking threes? I don't want to see Dwayne Dedmon consistently taking threes. I did not turn on this Hawks game to see Dwayne Dedmon take 3 threes a night. No. Run a play. Why is he out there? Why?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy TPJ.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Pavy.
Yep, Hoops and Brews. This is our last month on MLG Highlights, so make sure that you hit
subscribe
to our channel. The link is in the description. Subscribe now. Shout out to the homie MLG. Make sure you subscribe. The link is in the description.
We gon' slide, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm